Hello, shop hoppers. Thank you for tuning in to join us. My name is Maddie.
I'm Kendi.
We are a part of the All Arizona and New Mexico Shop Hop team. We're bringing you the inaugural All Arizona and New Mexico Shop Hop in 2026. And you can get these beautiful magazines from any of our 47 participating stores in Arizona and New Mexico, either in person or online. And we're doing project highlight videos so you can learn a little bit more about the designs that you're going to find in the All Arizona and New Mexico Shop Hop magazine. This particular pattern is one of our online bonus patterns. So there's a photo of it in the magazine on page.
You can find a beautiful photo of this project on page 60 of your magazine. And this project finishes at 60 by 64, and it was designed and pieced by Michelle Toller from Corner Curve Quilts, and it was quilted by SWMIT Quilts.
This project is really cool. You know, the nice thing about this, and just like any of our other any of our other shop hop patterns across the country, or any of the ones that you can find in here, you can swap this panel out with the other panel. Wyndham Fabrics did a wonderful job putting this fabric line together. The panels are great. The stripes are great. The coordinating fabric and the blenders are all great. Kendi's going to show you those. If you look at page 15 in your magazine, you can find it. So lots of different options here. Kendi, show those one more time. So these down here are going to be our blenders. These up here are coordinating prints, and here are the two panels, obviously. But you could swap out this fabric, any parts of it, with other fabric, depending on what speaks to you. It will really change the project a lot, depending on what colors you use. We're really excited. If you do anything, if you make this project, if you make any of our projects, make sure that you post them in the Facebook group so that we can see them and live vicariously through you.
And I do think this project, I don't know if you've said this already, but more intermediate.
Definitely more intermediate. This is going to be a little bit more challenging, especially with these fun blocks. These are really great. I think that they speak really well to both Arizona and New Mexico. We've got mountains. They do a good job of just making the project stand out. The way that Michelle did this project, we've got curved corners, but if you don't want to do the curved corners, you can just make them straight, do straight grain binding instead, and then you're going to have a square quilt. But some people like curved corners and some people don't. So that's completely up to you. You can absolutely customize this quilt.
I was going to say too, all of the instructions are online, but I know that there are instructions and a template for some of the harder pieces. I also think that if you wanted to, you could add a stripe here. You could add more squares. You can kind of make it your own. That's the best thing about crafts, is that crafts and quilting, there's never anything the exact same.
Yes. And the really, really fun thing about this pattern is that when you visit our participating stores during the 2 months of the Shop Hop, February and March, as long as you have a valid and filled out passport, which you can find in the center of your Shop Hop magazine, you're going to get a little fabric square from each of them. And let me show you some examples right here. The fabric squares are going to have our store name along the outside, along with the city and the state. And then in the center, we have a fun little quilted or sewing related saying, and those squares are going to fit perfectly in this pattern. So you could put those squares to showcase your Shop Hop adventure in these different pieces of the quilt. I think it's going to be so fun. And the nice thing is that if you visit stores in Arizona and New Mexico, you can make one Arizona themed one New Mexico one. You could even piece them or you could, quilt them together so that you have Arizona on one side, New Mexico on the other side, and make it super unique. I think there's just a lot of fun ways to make this pattern your own, and we can't wait to see what you do with it.
Yeah, and a huge thank you to all of our designers, and especially Michelle. You can find her full bio online, but she crafted her first quilt while preparing for college with the help of her mother. And ever since, she has crafted over 300 quilts in 30 years, and most of them are her own designs.
That's amazing.
I can't imagine. But
the wonderful thing about all of our designers and our quilters is that they donate their time, their talents, and they're beautiful projects to us so that we can showcase them, we can include them in our program so that you guys can be inspired and make creations of your own. So we are so thankful for all of our designers and our quilters across the country. Make sure that you give them a shout out when you can. We have 47 wonderful, beautiful, fantastically unique stores for you guys to visit in Arizona and New Mexico. Make sure that you tune in to our other videos. We're showcasing all of the projects that you're going to find in the magazine, and we hope you have a great shop hop adventure.